How's it going? We're doing 2 Wednesdays in a row. How about that? I got an Arcane EX in my boots. Ooh, now I know, because I play, how important that card is. When you play TCG Live, that's one of the like introduction packs that they give you. I haven't used it yet. I wanted to start playing with some of the other pre-made decks, but not like on ranked ladder or anything. So I've just been messing around with like the same deck since I started playing online. And then if like my friend who is getting into live at the same time as me, like if we want to play together and use different stuff, we can just use those like default decks. That way it's not like unfair or anything. I think I brought it up last time, but I'm looking at the championship decks that they put out every year, and 2023's is going to be my Christmas present. And I'm thinking about doing like buying 2022 on my own, because that's the only other cheap year. I'm doing some like, hey, I'm live posts, and then I wanted to figure out the chatbot hasn't connected. So I'm gonna do that for like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, so I did see that. I was getting into Pokemon TCG the same time that Pocket was like announced to be coming out this month. Like today, I think. Today or yesterday it came out. And I'm more interested in learning TCG rules rather than Pocket rules. So I got a little confused at first because I'm like, oh, like the mobile version of the card game is coming out soon. Like, what a coincidence. And then I found out that it's like a more streamlined version of the game, which to each their own. And also it's like centered around like opening up packs, which I'm also like not really interested in. I just want to play the game. So I'm not gonna play Pocket because I'm like actively trying to learn TCG Live. But like maybe sometime in the future I'll check it out. But it's cool. Okay, so I did all of my hey everybody I'm live stuff. I also saw the Xenoblade announcement. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna incorporate the like gaming news article part into my streams again. I probably just like don't have to make it as big of a thing, but still bring it up in like if there's downtime, we can be like, hey, look at all the stuff that people posted. Okay, I think the Streamlabs chatbot is connected. I know it takes like an extra minute before it shows. Then I'll try commands. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's working. If I type in YouTube, it should... Okay, yeah, it's working. It wasn't working on the last stream, so that's like the only thing I needed to figure out. So that is done. So we're gonna do some work today. By that I mean, I want to play some Pokemon TCG Live. So I figured I would play enough games to get my dailies, which I can switch over and see what that's gonna look like. And then I'm working on a new video for YouTube on Super Mario RPG. And I needed to record some footage of the Super Nintendo version. So I was like, oh, why don't I just lump it into this stream? Because I only need to play maybe like 30 minutes of it. I don't need a whole lot of footage, I just need like some early footage to compare and contrast. I was also having issues when I was live, or not when I was live, before I went live. YouTube was like skipping videos every couple seconds, and it's never done that before. The only thing I could figure out is that it was related to ad block, because I pay for YouTube Premium, so I don't need ad block on YouTube. So I tried it and it worked right away. I don't know if that's a new thing. Like, I even restarted my computer and it did the same thing, which was really weird. So chatbot right now only goes to Twitch. I'm gonna like figure out some other time in the not so distant future how to get it to both if it's something I can do, but I'm not that worried about it. And I also have to catch up to a buddy of mine. Let me see if I can profile friends. My buddy and I started at the same time, and he's been playing way more than me. He already made it to the Ultra League. So he's right here. And then there's Masters. So I got some catching up to do. Let's get right into it. Also, a little bit of update, because I don't think I did it in the last... I may have done it in the last video. No, I didn't. I did talk about my Guitar Hero challenge. So I finished Guitar Hero 1 and 2. And now I'm on Rock... Well, I was on Rock the 80s. And since that's a much shorter game with like half the songs, it took me like 1 day to 5-star every song in that game. So probably sometime this weekend I'll start Guitar Hero 3, which is like the real challenge. But like, I've already done a lot of real challenges, but like, the real challenge, the reason I started the challenge, let's say that. This is already a good start. I can get Comfey, use its ability, and I think they said they're going first, which is fine. Oh no, I'm going first. Dang, usually even if I lose, they want to go first. That's rare. Which game do you play the most? I play a lot of single player games, so I'm not usually playing the same thing like all the time. There's a couple multiplayer games that I play a lot of. I'm gonna do Cramorant because I shouldn't have issues getting to 4 Lost Zone cards. I don't remember what this guy does, so I'll have to read that in a second. I'm not gonna... No, I'm gonna use the energy now, even if I can't use the ability. So there's like some genres of games that I play often. I play a lot of RPGs. I play a lot of horror games. Multiplayer, I think the only thing I keep coming back to right now is Lethal Company. I don't really... No, I don't need Buddy Poffin. I already have a Comfey. Rivals 2 just came out, so I want to put some time into that. I would consider streaming it, but I'm also really bad. So who are you putting in if you use Prime Catcher? We did end up having a, I think I told Big B, because we brought up Rivals 2 coming out soon. I had some people over for the launch of that. Can you put 2 energies on? Oh, you discarded. Okay, hold on. Let me also pay attention to stuff. What does Pokestop do? That player may discard 3 cards from the top of their deck. If a player discards any item cards, they can put them into their hand. I want this, I want this. I want the... Yeah, I don't need the second Cramorant right now. So that's 3. I wish I had a switch item, which I usually have with this deck. So I won't be able to get to the Magic 4. Actually, I can use Pokestop. I'm gonna try it. Okay, that actually worked out. So I can switch carts. Flower select. Maybe I'll get another switching item? No. I was hoping for one more switch item so that I could get Cramorant in during the same turn. So all that's left is for me to put another energy on Giratina and end my turn. Alright, I've never seen that one. Every time I stream, there's new cards that I haven't seen. And when I don't stream, it's just Charizard EX. Knock out your opponent's active Pokemon. If your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked down in this way, it does 200 to itself. I guess you do that when you're ready to win. You may discard a stadium in play. If you do, it does 120 more damage. Okay, that's scary. Whoa, what does that do? Attach a basic dark energy from your discard pile to one of your bench. That's just an item? That looks pretty good. I guess Crispin kind of does the same thing. Alright, I know what that card does. This is scary. That's gonna kill. That's gonna kill, but then I can just counterattack. Oh no, he used the Calamity Storm version. And it has 10 HP more than Cramorant being able to do 2 damage, which really sucks. Or doing, it's gotta take 3 hits now. So I can play that. Let's do Flower Select first. I guess I didn't really need Nest Ball. Maybe I should have just grabbed whatever that other card was. Maybe I should have just grabbed Roxanne. Even if I can't use it yet. I hate that I have to put it on my bench. So sometimes I've learned that you can pocket this and they won't know. So it does 240, which is enough to one-shot. So do I want to start putting... I think I want to start putting cards on Ursaluna. And then I have to end my turn, because I can't get Cramorant in. Also, if the soundtrack playlist that I have made is any indication, I play a lot of indie games too. Another Pokestop, which means I'm taking another 200 damage. Another 220 damage. Man, this is brutal. I'll have to pay attention at the start, like the first turn. I didn't really pay attention to see how they got 3 darkness at the same time. I saw one was an item card, one is obviously their place card. Alright, what does this do? From your discard pile to each of them? Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do? What, are they weak to anything? They're always weak to grass. I don't have any grass on my team. This is ridiculous. Ugh. That's crazy. A coin flip boss's orders? That's so crazy. Why does a card like that exist? I guess you can stack it with the regular counter capture or whatever. That's the one that just KOs. So that's okay. I can at least get a KO. Put that there. I'll try this again. And then we'll just get the KO. I don't play FIFA. I don't know a single thing about FIFA. That is not a conversation I can contribute to. Closest I've come to sports games is like Mario sports games, which Mario Striker is really fun. Let me guess, you have another card that will switch my active Pokemon. I just want to use the deck they're using instead. I saw this one and I saw a Dragapult deck that was just insane. And I just want to make them. Boss's Orders, there it is. Ugh. That's just so much energy a turn. That's like 3 energy a turn. What is Temple of Sinnoh? All special energy attached to Pokemon, yours and your opponents, have no other effect. Okay, I have seen that one. I just want to lose already. There it is! Even a coin flip is kind of crazy because it's just an item and you can just use more than one of them. I don't even care that like I won those coin flips. That's insane. Like then you have Boss's Orders. Like if you get the coin flip, you don't have to waste it. And if you fail 2 coin flips in a row, you just use it. Oh my god, that's crazy. That was crazy. I didn't know there was a card like that. It makes sense for counter capture because you used it when you're behind. But having just like a straight up coin flip in addition to Boss's Orders and like anything else. Ugh. Please go first. Please. Ah, and I go first again. What do we got? Oh, kind of a terrible hand. And a terrible energy to start with. I guess I have full wrists to work with. Well, yeah, I want Giratina V because I just got... Oh, I thought I got a Jet Energy. I'm just blind. So that'll go there. And then I end my turn. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, Pokemon with a rule box in play have no abilities except for future Pokemon. So I guess that includes the bench. Alright, what does that do? No retreat cost and attacks do 20 more damage. This one's not even an EX. Wait, why did that do... Oh, that did 80 because of the... So it should have done 60. 40, 50, 60. Was I weak to electricity? In which case it wouldn't have also done 80. Alright, I want that. I want that. I'll take boss's orders because I already have a V in my hand. So... I still didn't get any energy out of that. And I'll save the arena. Oh, this is tough. Kinda need basic energy. It's a shame to get rid of the mirror gate, but I do have one. Oh, attacks used by your future Pokemon except any Iron Crown do 20 more damage. That's what it is. That's why I did 80. I wonder if it stacks. Oh, I hope it doesn't stack. It stacks! That's crazy! 40, 50, 60... Yeah, that's... It stacks. That's crazy. And of course you're weak to lightning, so... Let's use this and figure out what the most amount of damage I can do is. I want the other Mirage Gate. Because then I can start doing shenanigans when I get to 10. I don't know if I'm close enough, but... So I'm going to switch in Cramorant. I think. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'll put in Cramorant. It's a waste of an energy, but it'll get me closer to where I want to be. And then I can just use Prime Catcher, Beach Court. That Miraidon got a lot of work done, though. And I think this just means I'm going to lose to Iron Hands. That's really good, too. Okay, so they didn't really do a whole lot. I can do a max of 280, but I need 2 energy first. I'm gonna throw out this, which I don't think I really needed to. I could have just used Spit innocently again. Put that on. I could boss's orders, but it's not gonna get me anywhere. What's their retreat cost is 2. It might get me somewhere. And then I get a 2-hit on them. I kind of want to try it. Maybe it'll buy me a turn. And it's a 2-hit KO if they can't leave in time. And then I got a second boss's order, so I can just do it again. I actually didn't realize that this was a basic Pokemon and not an EX because it's so sparkly. So I actually kind of regret that. But I can get a 1-hit KO on one of these guys. Ooh, okay. And they only have 1 card, so it's not looking that bad. So I don't need to do anything except for place a basic energy. Put it here. Because then next turn I can use Jet Energy if I need to. Alright, so it looks like my plan worked. Wait, it is an EX? That makes things even nicer. Oh, oh, it's hidden by the 220. So I can just do the same thing again. This attack does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. And I guess they don't have Psychic Energy in this deck, or I would have seen some of it. You can't do anything either. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to Jet Energy and evolve this Giratina. I think I got this game. They've slowed down a lot. Lost Impact, and then I'll just get rid of the 2 here. So how much? They do 140 damage max, which isn't enough to kill me. So we'll get rid of that, get rid of that. Actually, I didn't think about the plus 20 and the item if they get an item. Regardless, I've got time to boss this orders into Iron Crown again. So this shouldn't kill. Oh, oh, get me out of here. I can't get out of the menu. Am I gonna lose the game now? Help, help. I was gonna win this game. Why does this... Ugh, this sucks. I wish that when the mouse buttons didn't work, you could use, like, X or something. Did we disconnect? Is that what happened? No, we didn't. 280. Oh, wow. I didn't think that was going to do enough, but I also missed that entire turn. Alright, maybe if I just... Oh, I also lost my hand. I don't know. What happens now? Do I have to quit out and, like, take a loss? That's not who I wanted in there. Oh, that's the perfect card to get. Okay, I gotta take the loss. Unless it'll let me reconnect. I wonder if it'll let me reconnect to the same match. Please let me reconnect to the same match. Nope, can't reconnect to the same match, so I guess that one was a loss too. That's annoying. I've learned my lesson. I can't inspect cards anymore. That one was gonna be a win. I know that. Nope, I don't want to go first. Alright, that's a pretty good starting hand. And it looks like it's going to be a Charizard EX deck. And I have a Jet Energy, so if I can draw or use Colress, I can get a Giratina also on the field. That's good for me. I like that. And I think we share a loss zone, not that like Rotom ever actually attacks. Man, that means you can use it turn 1. Since it's an ability instead of an attack. That's different. Maybe it's a Dragapult deck? You have 190, so let's start with this. I want that. I want that. Let's use flower selecting to... Yeah, I'll do this so that I can get Cramorant. That puts me at 3. There's no way for me to get a 4th, because then I could just get rid of Duskull. Not on this turn anyway, there's no way for me to do a 4th. And then Abyss Seeking. Don't need Buddy Poffin. Not the best. Oh, only 2. Let's grab a Nest Ball. Then I can get another Giratina or something. So I could probably... That means they're going to evolve it this turn. I was going to say I could KO the Charmander before anything happens. And there's 2 more Charmanders, I think. A Pidgey and a Charmander. Does that cost anything? No, it's just an ability. So I guess they can use both abilities. Oh, okay. I could get rid of 1 Charmander. So let's do Polaris. I will take those and that. Alright, I have too many options. So the max damage I can do... I have 7. I could get 8, 9. Or I can just do it... So next turn I'll have 10 cards. So I'm not going to bother... I can do Mirage Gate. Can I grab another Giratina? Or Ursaluna? Ursaluna's not in here? Did I throw it in the Lost Zone? Okay, where's my Ursaluna? That's a basic Pokemon. Actually crazy that I have Mirage Gate and I have 3 of them right now. Actually kind of wild. We'll do one more Mirage Gate. No, the problem is if I do this now, I'm gonna be a target for Charizard next turn. Maybe I should just do it anyway. No, I'll save it. We're gonna play it slow. I'll put this here. Switch. Any advice on 100 subs? Just have fun. At the start, you just have to like practice and learn what you want your content to be, and then you'll kind of slowly fall into it. Like, first I started streaming in 2019, and I didn't really know what I was gonna do. I didn't do YouTube at all, and then I switched to YouTube, and I'm like, hey, I think I can actually do this, and have more fun with it. So, that's my advice. Just kind of like figure out what you want your content to be, and not so much on like your growth at the moment, because it'll take some time. It took me years. Okay, not what I thought the rare candy was going on. I like that. That means I can KO Charmeleon with Prime Catcher. There's Charizard. I'll be able to use my V-Star power to get rid of that one. I probably can't get rid of both, but I'll cross that when I get to it. Because this is the thing I'm learning, is there's actually a point to saving cards. Okay, so you are going to retreat. Which makes sense. The worst thing that could happen is boss's orders. But if he kills Cramorant, then I'm in a good spot. So what's it gonna be? Quick search, probably to find boss's orders. Actually, did you use the support card already? Did you play Arvin? I didn't see what it was. Oh, there it is. There it is. That is such a strong card, Pidgeot's. Okay, that's a free prize card. I actually don't hate this. If you're gonna give me a prize card, and then I have an answer that you don't know about after that, then we're good. I mean, I didn't have anything else to put the energy on, so I'm not kind of torn up about that. Alright, but it's only the evolve form that can do the KO thing. Okay, yeah. We're good. I don't need to use Comfey, because I have Chorus to get to 10. And I got another Mirage Gate, which is pretty good. So we'll grab this. I want that. Do I need another V-Star? Because I just lost my other Giratina. I really don't have much to do here. I can save all these other cards. Just evolve. Use Star Requiem. 9? 7. Oh, I misread. Put 3 of them in your hand. I read 3 of them as in the Lost Zone. We can financially recover from this. We just have to do more cards. And I get a switch back, so not the worst thing. Play beach. Retreat. It's like it never happened. I'll put another Cramorant down just in case something happens to my hand. Do I want... I feel like I'm gonna get owned by the next Charizard, so I'm not gonna spend the energy. There's Ursaluna. That's why it wasn't in my deck. And you're exactly 280. So the only thing I'm afraid about is another Charizard, which it looks like it's going to happen. That will give him 2 prize cards left. So I only have to put 1 energy on Ursaluna to hit with Blood Moon. It's gonna be close. Alright, I get to keep my stadium. That was awfully nice. That was the only thing I was afraid of. I don't know if that KOs. 180 plus 30 for each prize card. Plus 90. So 180 plus 90, 270. That's 270. That's sick. That's actually sick. There goes my Ursaluna. There goes everything. So if I can KO Charizard, I can just boss his orders, Cramorant. Okay, there goes that thought. Why would you use 2 cards like that? And then they're gonna get another... You can get Charizard so easy with this deck. Even if you knock them out, you can just take them both. Oh, going for Dusclops. Oh. But it doesn't go in your hand, which means I get an extra turn. If he's able to do that now, it would have been a problem. Oh. Okay, so I'm losing Giratina this turn. Ah, so sad. This person played really well. You can't quick search for a Pokemon? What did you grab? I would have just put on... Oh. They're skipping the whole thing. So, that still gives me a prize card. If I can somehow get lucky and get a boss's orders, I can still win. It's not over, but it's not looking good. Wait. No, they're giving me a prize card, which makes it do more damage. That's sick. Okay, that was actually awesome. Now Charizard can do enough to kill me. That's sick. I feel like they thought of that in the middle of what they were doing. Ah. Wait. Did I misread? No, that gives me a prize card. But you still KO'd... I'm confused. You still KO'd Comfey. I thought that was game. Alright, what is this? You go down. I have 10. Yeah, I have enough to kill Rhoda. Oh, I win. Because you're an EX, right? Yeah. Okay, I win. $50, $60, $70, $80, $90. And then I don't like you, so you get the rest. Game. We'll play like 1 or 2 more, and then I'll switch over to Mario, which coincidentally is playing in the background right now. So I don't understand why they didn't get a thing for Comfey. I thought they would have gotten a prize card for that. They KO'd Comfey with Dusk Noir's ability. Oh, they were at 4 cards, maybe? I think that's what it was. I was just miscounting their prize cards. No, I don't want to go first. Alright, well that is the basic Pokemon. Not a good one. Buddy Poffin and Switch. So regardless, I can get Comfey out. More Charizard. There's Pidgey. Oh, okay. Close enough. There's Pidgey. Yeah, I like that. Let's use that first. Do Nest Ball to get Giratina, and then Jet Energy to send him in. So let's see if I can figure this out. First, I want to get everybody on the bench. So I can switch into Comfey and then use Jet Energy. Make the most out of this turn 1. I'll take that. And then I'll get wrecked by a Charizard next turn. I will take that. I will take that. You can have your switch cards. Alright, that's good. It's a good start. I kind of want even one less Comfey and switch it out for something else. Oh. Ooh. That hurts. It's not bad. Play Beach Court, switch in the Comfey, retreat into the other Comfey, use Jet Energy. I think I made out okay on that. Get a boss's orders. So, place Beach Court, switch Comfey, Flower Select. Take it. And then retreat into the other Comfey. Of course, it kind of sucks because I don't need the second Jet Energy, which I didn't think about, which I could have got Switch Cart instead and just been fine. But instead I grabbed the second Giratina. Place him. Either way, we're working our way to the magic number 10. What do I want? Big switch. Roxanne? Do I want Roxanne? I need to start using it more. It's a good card. I know it only works with 3 fewer prize cards, but I feel like I should just use Iono instead. I guess it helps late game, which this is kind of a late game deck anyway. Didn't take any prize cards, so I'm not afraid of dying. What's my magic number? 9, so I can use Mirage Gate. What's up, Brian? Doing my second stream in a row. I did good this week, so I could have a little treat. That treat is streaming. Plus, I'm working on another YouTube video, which I think I told you about last time, Super Mario RPG. So maybe after this card game, maybe after the next match, I'm gonna switch over to the original Super Nintendo Mario RPG. Because I need to get footage for the video. I figured I could just do it while I'm live. So we'll switch over to that. And you said you hadn't played it. So maybe that'd be fun for you. Wait, so I'm actually at 9. I could get a double knockout here and here with Sableye. So I kind of like that. Switch. Using Flower Select gives me my lucky number 10. Grab that also. I already have a lot on the bench. So I get a free retreat. I'm gonna evolve so that I have more health. I don't think it'll matter too much. I can save the Mirage Gate for later. I can retreat. I don't want to use either of these two. All I have to do is use Lost Mine to do 60 and then... So, 60 and then the remainder to 50. I feel like 10 points is going to come back to bite me. So I'll put it on Charizard. For legal reasons, yes, I hooked it up. But for real reasons, I was too lazy to hook it up. I only need like 30 minutes of footage, so I'm just gonna like use my legally obtained online copy. Wink wink, nudge nudge. I think it is available on Nintendo Online as well. So it's honestly not that hard for me to hook it up legit. I have a copy of the original and then Nintendo Online. And then the remake, so Nintendo's got my money. What would be great is if I could get another Sableye this turn. Because then I would put 50 here and I put the rest on Charizard. Which might be enough to get a... Lost Impact does 280. So I need to figure out how much to put on Charizard to get him to 280. So I couldn't do it with Sableye. Actually, 20. If I put 50 more damage on Charizard, then I can kill him with Lost Impact instead. Oh, sick. I thought about doing Halloween videos, but 480. Ugh. I'm just not that on top of on YouTube to do like seasonal stuff, even though it would be fun. So if I Mirage Gate, I can get a KO on Charizard, but what I really want is another Sableye. I should have used Mirage Gate first. Yeah, because that took that green energy out of my deck. I may have really messed up. Okay, I didn't mess up. These are going to go on Giratina. And I can't KO with Lost Impact, so I'm just going to use Star Requiem. And that's all I can do. I can place... I'm going to have to reveal my Ursaluna. Because I want to get an energy on it and not waste that. Do better with deadline, or I do work better 2 deadlines. Okay, that makes sense. My deadlines have been to upload every 2 months, and it's been working pretty well. I might miss this one by like a week. I'm trying not to, because I'm usually much farther in the process of making the video than I would be by now. But it's a short video. I think I can do it by, it would be November 11th is when I would upload it to not be late. But I'm also not like pressuring myself to do it on time. Whatever happens. I've been vibing just playing a lot of games on my own time rather than for YouTube. So I'm also like just trying to be cognizant of that, like not get like YouTube brained and trying to make everything related to YouTube. I'll have to pull up your channel. I don't think I've actually subscribed to it. I hate to say I'm a fake fan. Oh no, I am subscribed to your channel. I just don't think you've uploaded a video since I subscribed, so this will be exciting for me. I feel like I watched the Big Catch one. I don't know. That was your newest one at the time. We are, I know we're getting a Charizard here. This is scary. So I only have 2 prize cards left. Maybe I can make this work. I needed another Mirage Gate to put it on Ursaluna, and I have Boss's Orders, so I can still win this. I just have to Boss's Orders into either of these two and get my Ursaluna enough energy, which I think will work, because he's going to KO. So yeah, this is game. I'm not worried about this game then. I'm the other way, honestly. I want to talk about lots of games, but then I play far too many, and the time gets away. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I feel like's above what I'm capable of making right now. And I'll just play those games for fun. Or maybe there's just like nothing for me to add. I played The Last of Us Part 2 like a couple months ago, and I'm like, there's not a chance I'm doing like an analysis video on The Last of Us Part 2. Like, I'd rather just talk about something lower maintenance and like have fun with it. What's some, like, I make a list because I always forget what I play. Let's look it up. I just played Sonic and Shadow Generations. That was a really good remake. Are you gonna KO my Gyarados? Ugh! That's bad. That sucks. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I was gonna win. Oh, that's so bad. Why do you have 3 fire energy? You don't need the 3rd one. I would like to do a video on the Silent Hill 2 remake, because I just played that. That was really good. But that would take a lot of time for me because, like, that's something that's important to me. Silent Hill 2 is, like, my... So I sell Beach Court. I can throw Comfey in and then use Polaris to cycle through some cards. Silent Hill 2 is, like, top 5 favorite game of all time. So I would love to do a video on, like, both the original and the remake. Yeah, and I'm trying to be aware of if it's imposter syndrome or not. You have 3 cards, I can use that. And I don't think it is. I think I'm just very comfortable talking about how I feel about my content and like the kind of stuff I want to put out. Because I'm excited to make this Mario RPG video, but I think it's one of my worst scripts so far. So Polaris lets me look at 5. This lets me draw 6. I also have a guaranteed prime catcher. I just need to be able to retreat and put energy on Ursaluna. Honestly, not what I need, but I'm excited to make the video anyway for Super Mario RPG because, like, I need to I feel like I kind of need to de-rust. So they took 3 cards. Yeah, so this is game. I throw this, put this in, put this in, and then I can, like, focus on the conversation for a second. Yeah, so, like, I'm really proud of a lot of the videos that I'm making. I don't think, like I'm comfortable appreciating my own work, but I'm also kind of, like, self-aware to... I think the problem is that I'm self-aware figuring out how I can improve. And for a real specific example, for this Mario RPG video, I did the writing for it, I did the voice acting for it, and now I'm doing the editing. While I'm doing everything past the writing, I'm like, I could have wrote, like, a more focused script. I feel like I'm falling back into the stuff I didn't like about my older videos in this video. And, like, noticing it while you're editing it is, like, not a great feeling, but, like, I also have the motivation to want to do better, you know? 7:39. We'll do one more Pokemon game and then we'll switch to Mario. Yeah, I do have a lot to say about The Last of Us Part 2. It's just, like, kind of summarizing it into a script would take a lot of work. I really liked it, which is surprising for me, because I didn't like the first game so much, but, like, there's a lot to talk about with Part 2. Like, I guess if I were to rephrase it, it's not like I couldn't do it, it's just that the time investment isn't something I want to put on myself right now. Maybe that's, like, a better way to summarize it. Okay, that's pretty good starting hand. They got a mulligan, so that helps. That card does not help. That's okay. I've seen this Ogerpon once. That's a funny attack. That's a cool card. Okay, this is good. First we'll grab cards. I think that's perfect. Then we'll get Giratina out after we flower select. Don't want to forget to do that. Fine grabbing Sableye. So boom, boom. I also like this deck a lot because it doesn't have a lot of EX Pokemon, so I'm not losing a bunch of prize cards at one time. And I don't even have to use Switch. So then we retreat, put in Giratina, Abyss Seek, and then I think I've got, like, at least 5. I think I got at least 5 cards in the Lost Zone. Yeah, so that was a good turn 1. Alright, let me reread this. Prevents all damage done from attacks by this Pokemon that have an ability. Alright, that's scary. How do I work around that? I can Boss's Orders and get rid of, I think I'll do that. I will Boss's Orders. What is Pokemon? So, like, all of them have an ability. Oh, you don't have an ability. But I can't put a third energy on you. I can Abyss Seek, or I can get a KO on Froakie, which might be a problem later. So I think I'd rather get the KO. We'll switch. Put Boss's Orders, put in Froakie, and get the one. And then I've got the Stadium, so I can switch out if Ogerpon comes back in, which it will. And then I'll have a third energy on Giratina, which is good. So if I get the evolution, Giratina V-Star, I'm good. It would have been game too. Oh, it's coming back. Hey, normal Giratina. I have another boss's orders. I don't know what's scarier. I don't remember what this guy does when it evolves. But I can get another prize card. If I retreat, I can't switch into anything else. So I don't want to do that. I wish I had another Cramorant. Actually, no, that wouldn't help me out. I wish you put your energy over here too, then I would have known. So I can put this here. And then just so I don't waste another turn, I'm gonna use the boss's orders. Get rid of Froakie, I guess. It would have been great if that energy went there. That way I just, like, helps me. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's actually what I need. Okay, that's how I kill Ogerpon. Actually, yeah, it is. Because that'll do 280. Okay, I can get the KO on that. This is fine. So yeah, I'll get the KO this turn, which is nice. I'll place a basic energy on this one. I will evolve this one. I'll get the free switch, which is really coming in clutch. And then one energy off of that, one off of that. And then I can play Fishing Rod also. And then who knows, I might pull a card too. So that gives me 7. I can use Mirage Gate. So I'm in a good spot. This deck is so fun. I haven't played a lot of, like... I think this is the only, like, tournament viable deck I've ever played learning Pokemon, and it's really fun. I hope, like, all the other ones are this complex. It's a shame I can't get to 10, because this Ogerpon's a pain in the butt. I can still do 280, so like we're good. We're cooking. And then I can use a second Mirage Gate. Because one of them's gonna go in Sableye. Can I use the last one to put another Psychic Energy on Sableye? Yeah. That's funny. I have so much energy. Yeah, okay. GG's. For me, I still don't think I've found my style or whatever, which doesn't help. Really happy with my vids. Just gotta keep at it. I get that. It took me a while too. And hopefully you're like kind of... Ooh, we ranked up. Alright, we're gonna switch to Mario. Hopefully, like, as you've made content over the however long you've made content, you kind of like figure it out as you go. Because I didn't know what I wanted to do at the start. I didn't think I could do YouTube even. And then what I used as an example, as like a example to follow, was the Escapist 3-minute reviews. So my videos really did just start as like 3 to 5 minute long videos that like with every new video I learned a new something to like get better. Wait, can you do me a favor? as we're playing this, can you check the audio for me? Make sure it's not too loud or too quiet. Because luckily this is a 4x3 game, so I can full screen it. I want to start streaming more and using the footage in videos, but I'm afraid if I do it in a small window and stretch it out, it'll look bad. So luckily with like the 4x3, the old games, you don't need to do all that. Yeah, and every time I watch other YouTubers, I'm like, oh, like, I really like how focused their videos are. And mine don't always tend to be that way, which, like, I'm working on. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'm gonna let the intro play out. Like, again, all I need is just a little bit of any kind of footage to use. Feels like such a long time since I played the remake already. I think this weekend I'm gonna start Guitar Hero 3 because I need to keep working on my challenge. I think I'm gonna play Indica because I watched Duncan's video, game thoughts on Indica, and it was really good. And then, because I looked up how long to beat, it says about 5 hours. And then I'll go to Metaphor, Fantasia, because I've been wanting to play that. This is a long intro. So back in the day, I did play this game on Super Nintendo before I played the Switch remake. It was one of the few games that I started and stopped for no particular reason. I think part of it, which is the case with like all the games that I used to play, if I did a little bit of emulating, okay? Back in the day. You could say I haven't learned my lesson, but I didn't. I played a couple hours of this and then I put it down because I don't have that same kind of investment when I like go to GameStop and purchase a video game. If I'm just emulating it, like there's really no like commitment that I have to play through it all the way. So I was excited to play the remake when it got announced. Wanna know how I know you're getting old? Used back in the day unironically. I've been found out. Back in the day. The funny thing is I didn't even think about it like that till you pointed it out. Oh, you know what? Here's something I can do. I can tell people that I'm streaming Mario RPG instead of Pokemon Trading Card. Mario RPG. The original. That matters. Then I have to do it on YouTube now too. Where is it? There it is. Mario RPG. Save. Okay. See, back in my day, cheeseburgers used to be 5 cents. Man, they're just showing you the whole game in the intro, aren't they? Just leave something as a secret. Okay, we're gonna play it. I think that's good. Uh-oh. My controller's not working. Do I have to... Let's fix this. Here, have some music. See, all of the controls are the same. So hit OK. Okay, that's fun. I like that for me. Okay, we're back. New game. Beardy. Oh no, another intro. And this is before we could skip cutscenes. I should have just let this part play and not the rest. It's gonna be my bedtime before we get to the game. It is really impressive just how well the remake recaptures how this game looks. I like can't believe it actually happened that way. Yeah, there's a like a second point for me being old is like my 8-9 p.m. bedtime. So Mario, can you not walk diagonally? Oh no. Oh no. Do I have to put in specific inputs for that? If I go to inputs, I saw that like diagonal wasn't put in, and I thought that was okay. So up left, up right, down left. That fix it? Okay, we fixed it. Alright, oh no, we can't walk diagonally still. That's so weird. Honestly, I wouldn't have gone this route if I knew the controller was gonna be weird. A. Oh, attack. Wait, why did defend? Because I hit B? Oh, okay, okay. So they're still mapped. That's actually really interesting. The remake, all of the different categories are mapped to different face buttons, and this one's the same way. I thought that would have been like a remake type quality of life thing to add. I feel like Mario can absolutely walk diagonally in this game. Maybe I'll just get less footage than I thought, and if I need to get more, I'll just do it off stream. Just doing it like, I can't walk diagonally, and this level's whole thing is an isometric camera where I have to walk diagonally. Alright, hang on. Super Mario RPG Switch Online. So is the original never coming? I wish you could just look at the... Can you look at Nintendo? Here. We're gonna deviate from the original plan. I didn't think emulation would be not the way to go. Turns out it's not the way to go. Can you look at Nintendo Online Catalog Retro? Can you just like look at the games? Yeah. There we go. Show all Super Nintendo. The Super Mario RPG is not on here. Yeah, no, it's not. I think I'm just gonna do this another time and just use my Super Nintendo. Map the analog controller? Where'd you see that? Was that something I missed on the like setup? So I did input configurations. You can see up, left, down, left are disabled. Oh, ooh, okay. All right. Left, right. Oh no, never mind. I thought that was saying diagonal. That's up, down, and at the same time. I'm surprised. I usually don't have issues with Super Nintendo stuff. So if I do this, up, left, and it takes the input, up, right, down, left, and up, left, down, right, because I think I messed something up. Load game, Mario. Oh, you were good. Oh, okay, thanks. You were trying to help me out. Let me try this again. I feel like that's what I did the first time, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't do that the first time. Okay, so then I didn't hit save. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what they called me in high school. No save, Beardy. I was bullied every day. Imagine trying to play a JRPG and not being able to save the game. It's a miserable existence. I messed up again? Guess I'll figure out it. He can do it! Let's go! He can move diagonally now. This is great. That was a lot of work. Is that Shark Wellington? It's been a while. Yeah, Mario's gonna have, like... He's just not gonna be able to function as soon as he goes into actual 3D. See, Mario had a rough transition to 3D, but nobody's saying it. It's always Sonic had a rough transition to 3D. How you been? Alright, this is so much better. Wait, Sonic 3D Blast? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, I hate that one. I remember playing it, I had the Sonic collection on GameCube, and like, because I was a kid, I would still play all of the games that were on that disc, because like, it was something new. Like, I even played Vector Man, because that was on there. That wasn't even a Sonic game. But I hated Sonic 3D Blast. Okay, so one thing that I'm enlightened about is the soundtrack is different whether you're playing the Genesis version or the Sega Saturn version. The Sega Saturn version OST is so good. My friend got me on that. So like I understand. I get that. I need to listen through it. So like I've listened through it a bunch, but I need to save it to my playlist because I've been making a playlist of like video game soundtracks for like when I live stream and stuff. Did you play Sonic Shadow Generations yet? That was really good. I mean, it was already a remake of one of my favorite Sonic games, so like of course it was good. I'm probably gonna play through this opening section and get to the first area and then stop. That makes sense. I'm a big fan of Generations, and I haven't played it in a while. So, like, for me, it was a no-brainer. But I get it. If I can give you a recommendation that's not Sonic Generations, Spark the Electric Jester is an indie game that, like, plays like Sonic. Really good. Really good. Really good. And you can just play the first one plays like Genesis, the second and third play like 3D Sonic. You can really just play Spark 3 first. I played it 3-2-1 because I didn't really know any better. And I don't think that was a bad way to play it at all. I would honestly recommend it just because it has a story, but it's very gameplay first. And just Spark the Electric Jester 3 like really tightened up the 3D gameplay. I think it's like way. The other thing too is once you beat the campaign of Spark 3, you just get all of the stages of Spark 2 as bonus stages. So like you're not really missing out on anything besides some story in 2. They're definitely not full price games. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. This looks different. Hold on. So A selects. The world map looks different. How do I go somewhere else? Do I have to save and talk to Toad first? That sounds tough. But I'm glad you're working on the other side. Oh, I had to talk to Toad before I could leave. Alright, now can I go? Ugh. Big rain, big rainbow. Maybe I finally found the mythical job that you don't hate. That's good. Because that's going to make all the difference. Like, some people talk about kind of like their life outside of work, which is good. You know, you don't want to like work to live, or you don't want to live to work kind of thing. But it's also important to realize that you're spending at least 40 hours a week at your job. So like you have to like your job too and kind of like focus on that. So it's nice to hear that you actually like this job that you have. That's like a big thing for me, is like I am not living to work. I'm tired. I think I said that right. Yeah, I don't live to work. That's exactly what I mean. Man, this world map is not what it is on the Switch. That's for sure. So we need to go to Vista Hill. No, we don't need to go to Vista Hill. We were just there. So we need to go to Mario's pad. What are we doing back at the pad? Can Mario run? Is there a run button? This overworld... Why is this overworld giving me so much trouble? I can only go to Mario's pad. Okay, there is a run. I just have to talk to Toad again. Yeah, that's what it is. Pretty much gotten to the point where I don't care how much I make, nearly as much as I don't want to be miserable 8 hours, 5 days a week. Yeah, I think that's a good kind of realization to have. I'm kind of in the same boat, because jobs expect you to like constantly try to like move up. Like, that's just kind of normal for people. I'm in an entry-level job that I've had for 5 years, and like I get to do other stuff that I like. Of course I do. But I don't want to like move up and then hate my job. I like coming in, doing my entry-level job for 8 hours and then going home, and then like not having to think about work. So I can understand making sure you're comfortable more than anything else. We fixed the problem. Yeah. Somebody forgot to hit save when they mapped the diagonal buttons. I won't tell you who it is. Yeah, and it's also nice that it sounds like the both of us are in a position where we are like financially comfortable outside of that. Alright, this is probably like this first area is probably all I need to get footage for, so maybe I don't need to record as much as I thought. We'll just do a couple battles and then call it there. If I do more streams, which I plan to, I want to do more Pokemon TCG. I'm liking doing that. I want to do Rivals too, but like I still have to learn some new aspects of the game. And I'm nervous. I feel like losing in Pokemon TCG and losing in Rivals 2 is like really different. Because one's a fighting game. But like maybe I'll put some time into Rivals outside of stream and then feel comfortable to just like mess around with ranked. There's a lot of single player games that I want to stream too. Right now, Angerfoot, Golden Light, and Hyper Fight. Or not Hyper Fight, Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill. Because I want to get into like movement shooters next year. I made a tweet about that. And I'm sticking to it. Work has been weird since lockdown. I work for NHS. I work for home all week. Interesting. How do you like that? Because weird is a very broad term. So is that good? Do you like it? Is it working for you? Coworker talked me in the Rivals 2 and still hasn't played with me. Oh. I'm gonna try to play more Rivals. If I commit to that, I'll definitely invite you to play. I just gotta, like, convince myself first. It's a good purchase to make regardless, because they're gonna support it for a really long time. And I really like their monetization. They had like an announcement kind of direct about their plans long-term for Rivals. And all of the characters are gonna be free whenever they launch, which is really nice. I think they're prioritizing just playing the game first and then doing, you know, microtransactions afterwards, but it's had a pretty grassroots kind of experience so far. And the fact that it's now being published kind of like gives me hope. Like playing with other people to get better. Don't know if I'm good at platformers. Was never very good at Smash. I think it's a pretty good entry-level one to... Alright, I'm not paying attention, am I? I definitely had healing items that I just didn't use. Wait, how do I go to the other place now? Oh, it's because I didn't talk to... You know what? I think that's enough footage. That's all I needed, really, you know? So... Mission accomplished. Singular, most important thing they need to do is get workshop integration. That would be interesting. I know some people were complaining about tutorials not being in the game yet, which is very important. I feel like workshop would probably... The thing that they're focusing on now is getting it ready for a console release, which is important for them to make the game feel fully featured by then. And workshop typically isn't a feature of console versions of games. So I don't imagine they would do it first. I think that there's like a really strong community for Rivals, and seeing custom characters would be cool. But I feel like it's going to be a lot harder to make characters for in Rivals 2 than it is Rivals 1, given that it's like a 3D game. But we'll see. Regardless, I know that it'll be supported for a long time. That's something I feel confident with. Alright, I'm tired. I'm happy that I was able to get 2 Wednesday streams out in a row. Fingers crossed I'll try to do more. And I appreciate seeing some familiar faces, because it's been a while since I streamed. Shout out to Shark, and shout out to Ryan, who was here last week. So I'll try to do some more streams. The reason that I'm streaming again, I talked a little bit about last time. I've been working a lot on my like physical and mental health over this year. I made some good progress, and part of that, like part of working on both of that, was making a consistent, reliable schedule for myself. And I feel like me succeeding at doing that, I've made more time for myself. And Wednesday nights is a really good time for me to fit in streaming if it's something that I want to do again. I'm noticing today that I'm very tired by this time, because like I get up at 4:30 a.m. for work. My bedtime is usually 8:30. It's 8:17 right now, my time. So like, I gotta make sure that I'm awake enough to like be... I don't think I have to be entertaining, but like I have to be motivated to do it in the moment. I'm tired right now. Went invisible the last year. Hopefully with life stabilizing, I'll be able to stream again. Seasonal depression, vitamin D. Yeah, if you can get outside to do that. For me, I got a dog. She just turned 3 years old, and we were just walking around the neighborhood. But since I'm starting to work out again, our like half-hour walks have been hour walks every single day. So that helps, because I have an indoor job. I like wake up before the sun comes up. I go to work with like no windows. And so when I get home, I'm like at least walking the dog for an hour to get outside. Yeah, she's a lot of work too. You guys want to see a picture? I've got pictures on Instagram. Here's her. She's so cute. Yeah, I get up at 4:30, but the nice thing is I work 4 10s, so I'm working I go in at 6. So I work 6 to 4 Monday through Thursday, and I wouldn't trade that for anything. Like, it's really hard to if I have anything else I need to do during the week, I try to do it during that Monday through Thursday. So if I'm busy, that day's just kind of gone. So it's something that's a net positive, but something that I've like just had to adapt to. Ooh, that's not my dog. That was back in the Pokemon Coliseum days. Yeah. I like to imagine those last 2 hours are a killer. Yeah, no, exactly that. Yeah, I try to pack as much stuff, as much like errands and chores and like cleaning into that Monday through Thursday, so that when Friday, Saturday, and Sunday come around, I do my morning routine and then like just whatever I want. Like the Friday, Saturday, Sunday is like fun days. So it works out. But I'm gonna get off. Like I said, I'm happy to be back. I'm tired. I'm figuring this stuff out. But thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.